Hey everyone, how's it going? So let's talk about Fear the Walking Dead second half trailer. This looks absolutely amazing. I was blown away by this trailer. I was absolutely blown away by it. I think it's the music, it's the whole setting, it's the footage they show. It seems like it's probably also because I'm very invested in this season, but it seems like the second half to this season is going to get very nuts. Everything that we've been building to in this first half, everything has been like carefully placed, and now everything's gonna go off in the second half of the season. I'm absolutely hyped for this. There is so much in here, and it seems like we are going to learn more about the end is the beginning people. And I'm starting to think that the end is the beginning people. They are going to be like the ultimate villains, and Morgan and Virginia might actually have to work together to defeat them. That's kind of an idea that's in my head right now. But we also learned that Madison could be returning to Fear the Walking Dead. The showrunners were asked about that because obviously Madison is that one character, and I've never seen this before. Even on The Walking Dead, there has never been a character that has been talked about so much in terms of like returning. Even Morgan, no one really talks about Morgan returning to The Walking Dead as much as they talk about Madison returning to Fear the Walking Dead. Even Rick, no one talks about Rick returning to The Walking Dead. Sure, they talk about Rick in the movies and stuff. That's really big, yeah. But it's not really Rick returning back to The Walking Dead. That's going to come up soon for sure in the final season next year, the year after that. Like, that will be brought up a lot, but Madison is just, there's something about this character that everybody loves. And I do understand it. I love that character. To me, Madison, originally I didn't think so, but, because Nick is gone, she is essentially the Rick Grimes of this universe. Madison, she was the lead character. We followed her from the beginning, even though I thought we should have focused on Nick a little bit more because he was the more interesting character because of his drug addictions and all that. Also, I kind of like the idea of like Rick and Nick. I don't know. But Madison's return definitely would be really welcome. I know some people don't like her, but I am a fan of her. And yeah, so that's pretty exciting to hear. We didn't get a release date on when Fear the Walking Dead Season 6B is going to be returning, but it is going to return after, I'm assuming, The Walking Dead airs its 6 episodes. And that's what's exciting about all of this. We just finished Fear the Walking Dead. We have World Beyond next Sunday, and we'll wrap up that season. Season 1 will be complete. And then the focus really is on The Walking Dead again. For the last month and a half, we've just been focusing on these shows. But starting next week, basically early December 1st, November 30th, around there, we will be focused on The Walking Dead, because it will return at that point in 3 months. They'll probably start posting a lot of promotional material and all that about a month and a half, 2 months prior. We'll basically have December off, but they will post some stuff in there. It'll be a little bit, but that's usually how it goes, at least from just past experiences. January, they really start ramping stuff up, and then, it's just this build until February 28th. We will get those 6 episodes, the finale to season 10, the actual real finale, which is going to focus on Here's Negan, is going to air, I think it's April 4th of 2021. That same night, we could have Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 8, which is, I guess, the mid-season premiere. We could have it the same night or the weekend after, but I'm expecting this the same night. I think that will be the release date. That will probably go until June, at least I'm thinking, June, early June, which is probably going to be the release date for The Walking Dead World Beyond Season 2, because they are going to be filming Season 2. They could be filming right now. I don't remember exactly when they were filming, but they are working on Season 2. Fear the Walking Dead Season 6 is, I think, almost done filming, or they will film a little bit next year. But yeah, that will for sure be wrapped up and then end. And that is basically, it seems like, how the schedule is going to be going. It seems like Fear the Walking Dead is going to pick up next April, which is crazy. So we're going to watch all these 6 new episodes of The Walking Dead before we even pick up with where we left off in tonight's episode. Then we'll get World Beyond around the same time. And then, Comic-Con next year, we'll get some footage for the trailer for the final season of The Walking Dead. And then right when those shows are over, right into the final season. And the final season is going to go up until April of 2022. I'm thinking for the first 16 episodes, because remember, it's 24 episodes. We get 8 more afterwards in the fall, and that's when The Walking Dead is going to end. It's going to end, I'm guessing 2 years from now, right? It's going to end late November, around there. Whatever Sunday ends up being the end of November. So yeah, roughly 2 years from now. Alicia in the trailer is with Morgan, and just the general vibe I am getting from her is she is not taking shit anymore. It just, she has this match here she lights on fire that looks like gasoline. She's lighting something on fire. don't know who she's with. It's kind of hard to tell who she's with here. Maybe one of them's Charlie or something like that. But yeah, she just looks badass. She's that one character that is definitely starting to grow on me. I really wasn't the biggest fan of her, but this season I'm starting to like her a lot. So I think that says a lot about the character in general, the acting and everything, and the writing. So there's a lot of shots here of just like John. I guess we're seeing where what happened to him. It looks like he's with Morgan here. We see Dakota. I don't know who they're burying here. We then have June here, and she just looks super stressed out. And yeah, we also get this scene here. We then get this scene right here, and it looks like Virginia is Lucilleing people. Like we've seen this scene before, especially with the truck lights or the headlights here. We have seen this scene before, and then Virginia here has her gun on Daniel, and he is like severely wounded. He's been hit, and that gash looks it's like it's giving me like PTSD almost, because my son actually gone to earlier in the year anyways. He fell and he like cracked his head open by his forehead. And oh my God, that was probably one of the worst days of my life. It freaked me out just how it looked in real life. I've never seen anything like that. And just seeing the way it looks in the trailer here, I'm not even going to show it on screen because I can't look at it, but it's very accurate. I'm telling you, it's wow. We have Grace here though, and she's still pregnant. And yeah, I guess that's just going to be the reveal. We have this shot here of Morgan and Alicia, and I think Morgan at this point is now aware that Grace is at Virginia's camp, and I think that's going to be the main reveal in the mid-season finale. I think that's what he's going to learn, is that Virginia has Grace, and just now what is the next plan? Because if Virginia has Grace, that's scary, right? Like Morgan has Dakota, Virginia has Grace. They're tied now. Like the whole thing of episode 7 was, or I guess the what Morgan was feeling towards the end was, well, we have Dakota now, right? Like I know he let Dakota stay and all that, but he still has Dakota, he still has that leverage there. But now he's probably going to learn of Grace. I think we're going to learn that in the next episode though, right? In episode 8, because I have a feeling that was supposed to be the original mid-season finale. Morgan finds that out, and then there's just some stuff that they do with that. I think that's what the original plan was supposed to be. And so, yeah, Virginia here, just this shot looks amazing. Like color wise, looks awesome. It's probably because of the jacket here, but yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. And then we have this shot here of Luciana and Alicia's in the back. And yeah, we have everyone together. And because that is Alicia in the back, right? Am I blind? No, that is Alicia. I'm pretty sure Luciana and June are at the hospital with Virginia's group and stuff, right? So I guess Alicia went and saw them, although they are exploring this weird group here. We see the return here of Sherry's group, so I guess Sherry will be making a return. So we'll see what happens there with Sherry and Dwight and all that, because they broke up the last time we saw them, and I don't think Sherry's done for the season, so we will see her return. We then have someone here that looks a lot like Morgan that's getting like, I can't tell if that's Morgan or not. I can't really see it, but I don't know if that's John who's captured. I have no idea. We then have Dakota here. They're in a car. It just seems like it's getting really intense here. And then we have like, I'm just calling it Lord Walker because it reminds me of something that would be out of like a medieval like television show or movie or something like that. Like you just have this, I don't know, godlike zombie who is just regrowing and all this life is coming out. We have all these greenery here. And that is what the guy at the end says. He says that there's like new life out of, basically I think these are the end of the beginning people, or end is the beginning people. I think this is something in their base here. And so we are going to get in depth with that group. We see Alicia here, and she is with this guy who just looks really creepy. I want to say he's like a scientist or something like that, but I don't really know. It looks like it because of the jacket. It looks like it could be a lab coat, but I don't think it's a lab coat. It could be, but he says that you are exactly what we are looking for, which is like, what? Like, are you kidding me? What the hell are you looking for? And then Alicia looks super pissed here. She just looks like she's not going to take this shit. And this is probably one of the most amazing shots, color-wise, everything that I have seen all year of any type of media. I'm trying to think, like, this is such an amazing shot. And then, yeah, it just says that Fear the Walking Dead will be returning in 2021. So there is a lot to look forward to here. I think in general, if I'm giving any predictions, we're going to have Virginia and Morgan's group work together to go against these people. The end is the beginning group definitely don't like Virginia. And I'm wondering if they're kind of if they believe in a lot of the same things as the Whisperers. they're not going to be like the Whisperers in terms of wearing masks and becoming a part of the dead, but they might learn to embrace certain aspects to it, potentially anyways. I don't know if they'll go that close to that idea, but there is something there, right? Like they vandalized that, what is it, Tank Town or whatever it's called, the gas, that where the gas and stuff was. Like they destroyed that place. So they have something against Virginia anyways. We'll have to wait and see. But Alicia is here, and I don't know exactly what they want with her. I originally was thinking Madison could be with this group, but I'm not under that impression anymore. If, we still have to learn who saved Morgan. I think it could be Madison for sure, but as of now, we really don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to see what happens here. But yeah, overall, I definitely am really excited for Fear the Walking Dead Season 6B. I can't believe how amazing these first 7 episodes were. The first half of the season was. I will talk about this in depth later. I will do a video most likely. I don't know if it'll be during this week or next week, but I will talk about how amazing Fear the Walking Dead has been, what has changed. I will also talk about The Walking Dead World Beyond, and I will do a full season review of that. Just my thoughts on the season and things I would have preferred, things I would have changed, things I did actually like, and yeah, obviously just a review. But post all your thoughts down below. What do you think is going to happen in the second half of Fear the Walking Dead Season 6? And I'll see you guys in the next one.